H264.
We're going to go to our round 7 game. We can take a look here at the bracket. Here are the 20 players, actually, that are 3 and 3. If they lose, they go home. If they win, they stay to play the round. Hashtag Boris. Unbelievable. So the game that we're going to watch, though, is Futwiz Honey Badger versus C. Dusemi. Is that how you say it? How do you...
C zu dem I.
Okay, see, I don't even have a chance. I don't even know why I'm trying on that. But I appreciate that you guys are sitting on the couch to help me out with that. Now, you guys are familiar with both of these players. Tell us a little bit about each.
I know that C zu dem I qualified to the last chance qualifier, but to be honest, I've never played him before. I saw some games in the Champions channel, and he's a quite solid player, and he didn't show any nerves as far as I can say. What I saw from the Champions channel, he just stood calm during his game, and he didn't do any silly mistakes. And Honey Badger, I played against him in Manchester, and he beat me quite heavily, to be honest. Like,
so you want him to lose this one?
Yeah.
Since he beat you?
He won 9-5, so he's a great player, and I'm looking forward to this match.
Yeah, especially Honey Badger had such a good experience. He attended to every big tournament in this year, and I had the pleasure to play against him in Barcelona, I think. And I beat him. I know how to beat him, but I think he's at the moment really confident. He tries to win for sure, and we will see what happens.
Would you care to share? How do you beat the Honey Badger?
I would say play 4-4-2. He said after the game to me that he can't play against this formation, and maybe that's the key.
Perfect, and that's something we see with people interchanging on results all the time, is sometimes about the tactics and play styles. We all have different play styles that we match up against differently, and sometimes it's better, sometimes for worse.
Yeah, it's crazy. If you play against someone who's playing the diamond formation and you just love to play against the diamond formation, then you won't have any problems. But if there's someone who really struggles against someone who plays forward really fast, then he might lose, even though he might be the better player than you on paper.
There's a good look there. Sisu Demi. I don't know if I said that right, but I'm doing my best. He is in the white, going from left to right. Nice break here for him. Honey Badger in the black, trying to defend him, going from right to left.
Hey, Alex.
Iscrivetevi al canale, lasciate un pollice in su, ditemi se si sente l'audio.
Round of 32. And then in Manchester, he got to the same exact game, 3-3, but he beat Gillis 8-4
Wow.
Which put him through, and there's another goal.
Almost identical, actually.
Yeah, it was exactly the same spot with R9, and yeah, he played it really, really well. He tried to move here back and pass, and yeah, really good spot. Awesome finish with his weak foot.
We see R9 score more goals with his left foot than his right foot, no doubt. From all the games that we've watched over the last few days, it just seems to be that's the go-to.
He looks so confident at the moment. Sie zu dem I. It's hard to try to speak it in English because it's German, and
I think he has to be a bit more aggressive, same as Sie zu dem I. Maybe try to copy his style of defending, because yeah, he had way too much space, way too much time, and then it's easy, especially with a prime icon R9, to score this kind of goals.
You can't hesitate in a tournament at this magnitude with the best players in the world. It's not going to work for you offensively or defensively. You have to go for it. You have to mean it. You have to believe in it. As we see another break here for Demi. Oh, nice fake for Bona, followed by a drag back. Looking for options. Made the wrong choice. He should have been looking for more of a pullback or maybe a low driven. I think that he was trying to catch his opposition off guard. But Honey Badger needs to score next. Really can't go down 3-0, even in the first leg.
What I've heard from Sie zu dem I is that this is his first real offline tournament. So it's crazy to play your first ever offline tournament at such a big tournament here. And of course,
it is.
He heard me talking to him.
important goal, man.
The Badger responds as the Badger does. He gets one back. It's now 2-1. Now the Badger was just in an elimination game against Beast Bianchi. He ended up winning that one 5-2. So Bianchi is out. The Beast from South Africa is going home. He's got a long flight. We wish him the best. But the Badger is now 3-3. He's down 2-1 in this one. The goal that he needed, because it had gone to 3 goals and been 3-0. I don't want to say it's lights out, because we've seen a lot of goals and a lot of comebacks. However,
at that point, you have to make changes if you're from behind. If you need to make that comeback, and then also if you're ahead, it's a good chance your opposition that's leading is going to make adjustments as well, and he's going to start to try to close out the game. Maybe
Honey Badger got to the round of 32 in Barcelona and got to the round of 16 in Manchester. So it seems like he's taking a step with each tournament. But right now, his back's against the wall. He's got a lot of work to do if he looks to take that one step further and get to the quarterfinals, which would book his spot to London.
I think
that is halftime.
I think he'd be okay with the round of 16.
I think he would be.
Event. And I know that anything can happen in FIFA, but it just seems with Nicolas, he's just so perfect, man. He gets the goals when he needs them. He closes out games when he needs them. And he never looks like he's given too much emotion. Beautiful build-up. Oh, my goodness. There's the equalizer. He talked about the experience. He's on the board. We see, I'd say, some relief. And you're not lying, Jimmy. He has the hair like he just woke up. He's laid back. Oh, he get a little neck stretch.
Yeah, a little neck stretch. He's feeling pretty good right now. Does the business coming out of halftime, ties it up 2-2. Sisu Demai is got to be frustrated. He looked frustrated, rolling his eyes, giving a big sigh of, I can't believe this just happened, but he's got a lot of work to do. When it was 0-0, he found a way to go up 2 goals, so I'm sure he can do it again. We'll see how he responds with everything to play for here.
2-goal leads are the scary, no doubt, in FIFA. Jimmy, I don't know if you felt that way when you were playing in real life. Was 2-0 still a scary scoreline?
Yeah, of course, because you tend to relax a little bit because you feel like you're in such control. But there's more urgency from the other player. They've got nothing to lose at that point. So any tactics that they had or anything the coach was saying, it's all out the window. They've got to get forward and make things happen, and they play with a little bit more freedom, I'd say, right? A little bit more risk. Like, well, it doesn't matter if I lose by 2 or lose by 3. I'm just going to go forward and try to make something happen. And then you start to play more defensive, and you start to take less and less risk, and then they score, and then you get really tight, and then it's even, and you're like, oh my God, what just happened? Yeah, that's pretty much how it all plays out.
Oh, really nice skill moves here in this situation, especially with Cristiano Ronaldo. Sie zu dem I tries to make some skill